So today we are going to go paint a fried egg. You will need a cartridge paper, pen, brushes, a palette with black, red, yellow, white acrylic paints. You draw a random circular shape on the cartridge with a pen. Then in the center you draw a circle and fill it with yellow paints. Then you do the white shading to show where the yolk is shining. You may need to make the yellow a bit deeper. That's making orange. You go around the yolk and paint. Yolk have orange, some reddish and orange color on it. We may need to deepen one side of the yolk, so we make a deeper brown. We make on one side where the shadow of the yolk will be. Go around it. Then you start by the side where the shadow is. You go around the outer shape of the white part of the egg. You make a deeper brown. You know, when the egg fries, it turns to be brownish in color. So then you make some dots, maybe where the pan is burning the egg underneath. Then you may need to do the paint of the negative part of the egg, paint it gray. Then inside the white yolk you make a very light gray, almost white. You go and paint the white yolk, not pure white, no, you make it a little distorted by gray. Then you make some very light yellow and add a goldish color. Then you do where the yolk, the first wave of the white yolk is, and then the second wave of the white part of the egg. You go around it. Now we may need to separate between the two waves of the white part. You know, when the egg, you put it on the pan, it makes waves. So we separate the first wave and the second wave by another gray color. Then the same gray color you punch along the edges of the egg. You punch it so that you can make a bubble like dots. You may need to make more brown color so that we can go or else goldish color. Then you can go to the painting and make a bubble, dotted bubbles that looks like where the egg has fried. So you punch along the edges with different tones of colors between yellow and brown. Then more white. You punch along the edges. Very nice. Coming out nicely. Then you take the pure white and go to the edges of the egg so that wherever the wave reached, it will show a 3D dimension. Then you shade to make the shadow of remember the where the light is coming from the left to the light, so you'll have the shadow on the right and more white at the edges on the bubbles. There we go. Now it's taking shape of a fried egg. Then you add more white to the yolk where it's shining, and you add more white on the waves. We want it to pop out. Then more yellow on the yolk so that it can deepen to have the real color of the yolk. There we go. Nicely. As we finish, we may need now to make a deeper shadow of the egg on the right side. There we go. And then we do to the yolk, to the first wave and to the second wave on the right, because the right is coming from the left. There we go. Then we separate between the shadow, and when we finish our artwork, you may continue with yours, you sign it, and then here we go.